Well, good evening, everybody. Eric Clemens, Kenny Rambo here with Give 270. Once again, we've done it. We've made it 10 weeks now.
10 whole weeks.
10 of Whiskey Wednesdays. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. Thank you to the 98 people that bought 368 raffle tickets for this evening. We're going to give away multiple bottles of bourbon.
But all from one door.
All from one door. Our promise last week to add the extra bottles of bourbon to the lockers has been done. It was done by a third party again.
We still have no idea
what's in there. And we're excited to find out. Kenny, I think you have a little announcement and maybe even a special guest joining us tonight,
We
right?
have a guest again this week. As all of you guys that have been playing along know, the entire month of September was about benefiting a great local nonprofit called Casa of the Heartland. And we have with us tonight their board chair, Grant Niebuhr. Grant, we're going to invite you in and hand a mic off to you here. So Grant, welcome. We're glad you're here with us tonight. As we mentioned, the raffle through the month of September was supporting Casa of the Heartland. So Grant, tell us a little bit about the work that Casa of the Heartland does and maybe why you volunteer as part of that board.
Hey, thank you guys. I want to thank Give 270, number one, for working with us and partnering with us on this. For those that aren't aware, Casa Heartland's a organization that works with kids and that are in the court system for no fault of their own. So kids that are victims of abuse, neglect, issues at home. And so it's just a great organization, a great cause. What's more noble than helping the kids in our community? So I want to thank Give 270 for all their help and support. And for anyone that would want to volunteer and take part in the mission with us, please reach out to us and we can connect you and make sure you have a way to do that.
Yeah, because while we're very excited to have your help as participants in Whiskey Wednesdays to raise funds that will go to the important work of CASA, the other major thing that you guys need is volunteers that will take the time to be trained as advocates, and you guys handle that whole process for anyone that wants to help out. You can find out more about that by visiting casaheartland.org or checking them out on Facebook, Instagram, and learn a little bit more about that organization and how you can plug in. But Eric, you mentioned it, 98 people purchased 368 tickets this week. We've had that going on several weeks, and as a result, we've got the chance to announce some funds tonight.
We do. We are proud to announce that the last 4 weeks of Whiskey Wednesdays has netted $5,133.59 for Casa of the Heartland. So Grant, we appreciate it. Thank you for being a part of this with us. And, don't cash this and spend it all in one spot, right? Real check to come, right?
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah,
awesome.
cool.
And Eric, the cool thing, and we can't even begin to try to name names, but as we go through this raffle process each week, we see names that are purchasing week in and week out. So whether that's you or your friends, family, whatever the case may be, we can't thank you guys enough for participating. And tonight, you share in that outcome, $5,133.59. So if you're watching at home, you're tuned in live on YouTube, reach back there, give yourself a pat on the back, and way to go. We appreciate it. And we see those names that are participating every week. And just know that our board at Give 270, the board at CASA, and most importantly, the kids that will benefit, greatly appreciate your participation. And with any luck, you end up being one of our winners. Yeah. And that's what we get to do next.
That's right. That's right. That's what we get to do right now. And Grant, since you're here, how about you be the lucky guy and you get to reach in and draw them. All right, we're going to do the same thing we do every week. Grant's going to draw this week, so he's going to turn away from me. I'm going to do the tumbler thing here a few times. I'll open the door, put Grant's hand in there. He's going to draw the winner. Easy peasy, all right? Here we go. Go this way a little bit. Why not? All right, let's make sure they're all settled here. Oh, there was one sticking. And Grant, there you go. And he's got it.
We have a winner.
There you go.
All right, let's see what we've got. So this week, our winner comes all the way from Elizabethtown, Kentucky.
All right.
And it is ticket number WW10-93. Our winner tonight is Mike Wyman.
All right, Mike.
So big congratulations to Mike with ticket number WW10-93. If you are not Mike and you'd like to file a complaint, You can direct that to grant@email.com, and he'll get right back on that.
You have to volunteer at CASA, so, you know,
So
keep that in mind.
You know the drill, Eric. I'm going to be off camera here for a second, checking the database to see which door Mike wants us to open.
And as always, Greg is behind the camera. Greg Milby looking beautiful as always. Are those new glasses? He's got these round glasses. He looks wonderful. And you got anything you want to say tonight, Greg?
Thank you, Walgreens.
Thank you, Walgreens. It's like a real David Letterman look you've got going on. I like it. Except David's younger than you, right? See, David younger than you? I don't know. We don't know. It's close. So, do we have a door yet?
We do. We have a door number.
Oh.
Mike Wyman says, let's check out door number 8.
Door number 8
It's door
tonight.
number 8.
All right. As always, the keys are over here. Door number 8, right in the middle.
Now, I'll remind folks while
Yep.
you're doing this, we added additional bottles to the locker this week just to up the ante.
We did.
And we thank everybody that decided to participate because of that. So we could be opening a locker that could have 2 bottles up to, one of the lockers has 4 bottles in it right now.
That's
Because
right.
we still have an E.H. Taylor barrel proof that's
Yes.
had a bottle added with it. We've got 2 Yellowstone bottles that are in there that have had a bottle added to it.
Yep.
We've got the Wild Turkey Father and Son is still behind the door that had a bottle added to it. And then the 3 bottle set of the Thomas More Expressions from Barton 1792. That's going to be 4.
Yep.
So that's really why Grant's here tonight.
Yeah.
In
We
case
need
we've got to
extra
like
hands.
handle all this bourbon. So,
right.
so let's see what happens.
Do we have a
door
drum roll again?
Number 8.
Drum roll. We got a drum roll.
We've got a drum roll.
I'm told we have a drum roll. And door number 8 contains the 4 bottles, the Stag Junior,
Oh, nice. Here you go. We're just going to pass this along here, Grant.
and
so
the
that-
3 bottle set of Thomas S. More.
Very cool.
And all
is-
these, great drinkers.
Yep.
And these are pretty bottles. If you want to put these on your shelf, it looks great, adds to your collection. But in my book, all 4 of these, good drinkers.
Oh, absolutely. Mike, you've got some great additions to your shelf here. The Thomas S. More collection from Barton 1792, first year that these expressions have been released, named, I believe, for the original founder of the distillery that is on that site. But these are finished bourbons. One is finished in Cabernet cask, one in Chardonnay cask, and one in port cask.
yeah.
So, you know, for some of that experimentation that's going on out there with finishing bourbon. And then Grant and I were talking about Stag Junior just before we went on air tonight. If you enjoy a high proof bourbon that's going to let you know it's there, Stag Junior is going to deliver in that regard. So congratulations to Mike Wyman, our week number 10 winner from right here in Elizabethtown. And
this one too to hold.
so, yes, because we're going to talk.
We got to talk about this real quick too.
Week 11 is ahead.
Week 11 is right on the doorstep, and we're going to do the same thing we did last week. We didn't hit it. I feel like we're going to hit it before we get to week 13.
You guys can do it.
Yes,
They can do it.
Absolutely.
And if they don't, we're going to be forced to drink this Elmer T. Lee.
Listen, 98 people bought last week.
Okay.
And if those 98 people would just tell one person, like I'm going to say, Kenny, you're going to buy a raffle ticket and you're going to do it now.
How do I do that, Eric?
Well, you go to give270.org.
Yeah, but how much is that going to cost
It's
me,
going to
Eric?
only cost you $5.
Wait.
And you're literally going to do it right now because I'm going to make you.
I could win that bottle
You
for
could win this bottle
$5.
For $5.
If enough
to
people
500.
purchase. We got to get to 500 tickets to give away the Elmer T. Lee.
And we get to
at
800. This bottle goes north literally every week in price. You can't find this. You can't find either one of these, really, on the shelf. You can't find any of this stuff on the shelf, but these especially. Let's get to 800. 800 tickets sold, and we'd give away however many bottles in the
all
thing,
the bottles.
plus these. It would be a good night.
Here's how it works. Tickets will be on sale in about 5 minutes. We got to go in there, and we've got to eliminate door number 8.
Great.
We're going to be down to 3 doors. Door number 2, 12, and 11 will be available. The first name drawn last week will get to open up a door. And if we get to 500 tickets, the Elmer T. Lee goes to the second name drawn. If we get to 800 tickets, the third name draw will take the Weller CYPB. We're having a lot of fun with this, but most importantly, we're giving back to the community. Grant, thank you for the work that you and CASA do. We're so happy to have gotten a chance to partner with you on this. We will see you guys next week. Get your tickets, give270.org.
Good night.
Good night.